Hey, what's up, y'all? This is JimDre Westbrook, Worth the Way guy here, and you're now watching episode 7 of Exposed Worth the Way Guy Chronicles. So, today, I'm going to talk to you guys about my lucky charm. This sets the scene back in college when I was at the University of Michigan, and I was pursuing slash dating a certain young lady by the name of Tasha. So, for me, man, Tasha was my lucky charm. She was my everything. And I think for a lot of my fellas that might be watching this, this is that girl that got away. This is that girl that we basically were we were in love. She was everything to us. And I think it's that we don't know that she was everything to us, at least for me, until it's too late. Until you're in too deep in a certain situation and everything that you hoped and wished and prayed for is staring at you right in front of your face. So I'll get a little deeper into the Tasha story for the next, I believe it's like probably the next 3 episodes of Exposed. But for right now, I kind of want to set the scene on who Tasha was, man. So I believe on the last one, I kind of introduced you guys to Tasha. She was the woman that I was pursuing at the time. She was pretty dope, man. As I said, she was smarter than I was. She liked a little different things. She was a nerd or self proclaimed nerd, but so was I. I used to think that I was a cool nerd. I still think at the age of 34 that I'm a cool nerd. I've never thought that I was something that I wasn't. I always loved school. I always loved to learn. Ever since like a little kid, I was happy to go to school. Like I was that kid. Like I wasn't the super annoying kid that was happy about school, but I woke up early because I really wanted to get to school. And it wasn't just so I could just see all the girls, but like I wanted to learn. Like I was always that person that thought that education was cool. That when you learned about social studies and sciences and things of that nature in grade school, elementary, high school, like I actually liked that. I took an interest in wanting to be smarter, and so did Tasha. She was way smarter than I was. So, and that was one of the reasons why I wanted to be around her. Her conversations were different. Her heart, very genuine young woman, coming from a great family. And I just loved being around her. So I thought that she was my lucky charm because life was better with Tasha. But as I said, how it ends, I'm not going to give you guys a spoiler alert, but you got to stick around and see how that relationship ultimately ended. But today we're going to talk about how it started and who I was when I ran across Tasha. When I ran across Tasha, I was just like anyone else. I believe it was my sophomore year of college, still trying to find myself. And I remember seeing Tasha, and it was one of those things where like I wanted to talk to her. Like I had to talk to that freshman because she was a year younger than me, and I was like, hey man, I'm about to get on. I need her number. I want to rap with her. And I didn't see her for a while. And when I saw her again, I had the same feeling. I used to eat lunch in a certain dorm, and I saw her there, and it was like, okay, she must live here. So cool. Like I'm gonna, spit some game. I'm gonna try to, make something happen. And it was funny that when I turned my head, y'all, she was gone. Like I don't know where she went. Maybe she went upstairs to eat her lunch. I literally like looked, surveyed the land. I couldn't find her. And I want to say a few months later, I ended up seeing her. And the funny part about it is that I saw her, Tasha, and then I saw her sister, Tina. And when I saw Tasha and then I saw Tina, they were the same person. You know what I mean? They were twins. So it was crazy because it was like, wait a minute. I knew about Tasha, but I ain't know about no Tina. Like, what is this? And that was the first time that I noticed that they were twins, identical twins. And, they rode with a homegirl named Danielle. And it was always those three. And, it's funny that later on in the story, me and Tasha used to talk all the time. And she's like, you probably saw Tina and wanted my sister. And it was like, no, I knew. And it was like, I never saw Tina. I only saw Tasha. And it was one of those things where I knew it was something special about her, and it wasn't just all physical. It wasn't just because she was fine, it was like, dude, like she's really cool. So as we got a chance to get to know one another, because one of my homeboys was actually pursuing Tina at the time, he introduced us. He introduced us, and I couldn't wait because I really wanted to get in front of her. I really wanted to talk to her, and it changed my life. Like I said, at this stage of my life was way better with Tasha in it. And even though I wanted to get on her, like right away, y'all, like I told you guys about me being addicted to infatuation at this time, I wanted Tasha right there, right now. But she curved me for a long time, y'all, 8 months, until I even got anywhere with her. Anywhere with her. But what I liked about it is that we got a chance to get to know one another. Within those 8 months of me shooting my shot and missing, I might have been missing in the relationship department, but what was very key for me, and which is the takeaway in this episode, was we became friends first. And I feel that I only got a shot at Tasha, a real shot, in which I'll talk about on the next video. I only got that shot because I stuck around and I was her friend first. And that's my takeaway. So this is for the fellas and for the ladies, that if you have someone that you genuinely like, and maybe you want to pursue this woman, as far as the fellas, and maybe for the women, like you like dude and you think he's cool, you might want to give him a shot. Be friends first. Take your time. Be patient. Just don't do too much, because trust me, I've been the president of the doing too much society. Like I've done a lot. And I think that as I've grown older and as I've matured in life, I realized that that stage, those first 8 months when Tasha and I were just kicking it, studying, like platonic friends, like a mug, you know what I mean? Nothing happened. Not even holding hands, barely hugging. You get what I'm saying? But I was there. She was there. And those 8 months were beautiful because they laid that foundation. So if you're going through a friendship, it's okay to be friend zone, y'all, because that's a building block so relationship can happen and partnership can happen. And anything that happens after that, you must be friends first. Really spend some time. Get to know that person. Get to know their likes and their dislikes, how they are in uncomfortable situations. Have those crucial conversations that you need to have that will build those friendships. You know what I mean? Have that. It's okay to be that friend first, because if you're not going to be their friend first and you're just trying to get chose, or you're trying to do the choosing and you want something out of that relationship, trust me, as soon as you get it, it's done. It's over. And if you really want to build something that's long lasting, that can last forever, you must be friends first on all levels of humanity. Like I said, business, partnership, like anything. Get to know that person. Spend some time. Because once you do that, trust me, you're going to cherish that relationship, that partnership, that business thing more than you would do if you were just trying to get in and out. So I really appreciate that stage that Tasha and I had, and it helps us move forward within this Chronicles. So, boom. That's all I got for you guys today. So I just wanted to holler at you real quick on episode 7. I appreciate you guys watching this, and I will holler at y'all later. Peace.